the hope is when you get in the playoffs, you level up. I think we've done that. I just love our competitive spirit. They really kind of kicked our butt on the glass in game one and in the first quarter. I think they had 9 second chance points. After that, we did a lot better job. So, yeah, I mean, give our group credit. They've really bought in to the game plan, and we're just continuing to fight.
Coach, congrats on the win. The 20-2 edge on fast break points. Just kind of take me through how, we talked about pregame, game one was so much a slog. What was it that allowed you guys to kind of get out of the mud and get in transition where you have all season?
Yeah, I mean, when we rebound and guard, we can go. That's when AT is at her best. That's kind of hard to say because she does so many things well, but when she's leading the break and we've got shooters around her, it puts a lot of pressure on the other team, and we got a lot of stops tonight. When you have a lead like that, you got to keep playing, you got to keep pushing. I thought we did that.
Going into the second quarter, the start of that, Satu inverted action and 5 shooters around, was that, knowing that you were going to come out that way, was that a decision you made during the first quarter, going into the break, or did you have that premeditated before the game, that's maybe a script you'd like to follow?
Well, we've done a lot of that with AT, and when AT was out, we had some success in the first quarter with it. So we wanted to look at it, and early in the second, kind of got Satu going a little bit, which is great. I thought she had some really good looks tonight, just like the other night, and a couple went in and out. But yeah, that's been a really good look for us all year, and that's something that we'll stay with.
Coach, your ball pressure and your defense has been obviously one of the best in the league this season, and then have the deflections and the steals from Sammy and Satu, from everybody, but particularly Sammy and Satu defensively. Just talk about how incredible they were.
Yeah, I thought we Mo got off to a little bit of a slow start defensively on Sabrina. Sabrina kind of got going, went to Sammy early, probably earlier than we usually do, but that's why you go and get veterans, right? Sammy, DB. But yeah, I mean, I was really proud of the job that Kalia did on Cloud, Sammy did on Sabrina, Satu's link. We just battled all night, and that's what we're going to need in game 3.
Coach, I know you're 14-0 this season and 5 players scoring double figures. Is that part of the game plan to kind of get everyone going?
That's a hell of a stat. I like that. No, I mean, I think you just always want balance. You typically teams with good teams, good players, you have balance. And tonight, to get it across the board like we did was very important.
Hey Nate, Andy Constable, Front Office Sports. What's the turnaround like when you're going, you one day between games, and then, not to get too far ahead, but a potential semifinals series right after that? Like, as a coach, how do you prepare while staying present, but these short turnaround?
Question. I think a lot of our players probably were ready to play yesterday after game 1. Obviously, the rest was beneficial probably for everyone. Yeah, we're not worried about the next round. We're worried about game 3. Everything that we have to go through, New York's got to do the same. So I don't think the team has an advantage. Both teams have won on the other person's or team's floor. So, we got to be ready to compete. It was a hell of an atmosphere here tonight, and we're going to need the same kind of atmosphere from the X Factor in Phoenix.
Hi, Coach. Congrats on the win. 2-part question here. What was your message to the team after the end of the first quarter? How do you think they responded? And did you get the desired pressure you wanted to see on Brianna Stewart in the early going to help define, kind of the defensive aspect of this game a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, I think AT, she's guarded Stewie for a number of years. They're both great players. They're super competitive. So I think she did a good job of bringing physicality there. I don't know if there was any certain kind of message at the end of the first. I thought it was a good game going both ways. Both teams were scoring. I was hoping we would, take a step defensively, and we did that at a high level.
Coach, we really saw this game turn in the second quarter, outscoring the delivery 26-12. What made the difference from your viewpoint, and what do you want to take from that into game 3?
Yeah, just our defensive intensity. We did another good job today of just competing at a high level. The second quarter, we didn't give them no second chance points, which hurt us in the first. They got 25 free throws, which is too many. But yeah, I just loved our focus, our determination. I'm super proud of our coaches, the way they've prepared our players for New York's plays, their tendencies, and how our team has bought into that.
Hey, Coach Nate. Whitney Wallace with the 9450. It seems like AT is a master at exploiting mismatches, whether that's finding Ka on the back door, Natasha Mack on the short corner, or DB on the wing slip. Is that something you guys work on intentionally, or is that just AT making a play?
That's a beautiful mind, is what that is. I think she's just a savant when it comes to knowing the game. She's one of the stars that probably gets overlooked because she's not a big-time scorer. But what she does as a leader and toughness at the defensive end, and then offensively, the plays that she can see, she sees things that others don't. And I've just really enjoyed coaching her.
Nate, what does such a dominating victory on both ends of the floor in a really hostile environment do for your confidence heading into game 3?
Yeah, I don't think you can get too high. Obviously, I'm probably more proud of how we responded after a tough loss in game 1. I didn't think that there was any heads down or where we felt sorry for ourselves. I believe we thought we had a chance. We played a good game, and it didn't go our way. And I was, proud in the way we approached these last 2 days coming into tonight. And they're going to be better. They're going to be better. There's no hiding it. They're the defending champs. We're going to see their best in game 3. We got to be ready.
Last question.
Hey, Coach. I wanted to know, you mentioned both teams winning on each other's courts. Becky Hammond mentioned the other day that she didn't love the 1-1-1 format, and she brought you guys up as an example of how much pressure that could put on a team here. What are your thoughts on the new format? Do you like it?
I love it.
You love it?
I love it.
What do you like about it?
I think every team should get a home court game. Obviously, it was our opportunity. We were the higher seed. We should have protected home. We didn't. So we got to come here and earn it, right? I think 2-2-1, 1-1-1. I think everybody should get a chance to get a home game. Last year was my first year in this league, and for us not to get a home game in the playoffs, I think is wrong. I think the league did the right thing. I know it's new to the league. Not saying it's right. I think it's the right move. So I'll give the league credit on that.
Thanks, Nate.
Yep. Thank you.